The Nigerian constitution stands as the supreme law of the land. It defines the powers and limitations of all branches of government, including the presidency. The powers of the president are not absolute. They are subject to the limitations imposed by the Constitution itself. The president has no power to unilaterally remove a governor. Such an action would constitute a grave breach of the Constitution and an assault on Nigerian democracy. The Constitution, in Section 188, provides a detailed framework that lays out a clear and structured procedure for the removal of a governor from office, ensuring due process is followed. The impeachment process begins with the State House of Assembly, where at least 1/3 of the members must sign a notice of any allegation of gross misconduct against the governor. If the House, by a 2/3 majority, passes a resolution that the allegation has been proved, then the Chief Judge of the state appoints a panel of 7 persons who are of unquestionable integrity. This panel is tasked with investigating the allegations thoroughly and must submit its report within 3 months. If the panel finds the governor guilty of the charges, the House can then proceed to vote on the governor's removal, ensuring accountability and justice. Nigeria operates a federal system of government. Power is shared between the central government and the 36 states. The principle of separation of powers divides governmental powers between the executive, legislature, and judiciary. Each arm acts as a check on the others, preventing any one branch from becoming too powerful. The president has no constitutional authority to interfere in the affairs of a state, except in limited circumstances. The removal of a state governor does not fall within the president's powers. Section 305 of the Constitution grants the president the power to declare a state of emergency. This provision is designed to be a measure of last resort, intended to protect the nation during times of severe crisis. This power can only be exercised in specific circumstances, such as a threat to the peace, order, and good government of Nigeria. It is meant to ensure that the government can respond swiftly and effectively to maintain stability. Even in a state of emergency, the president's powers are not unlimited. The Constitution imposes checks and balances to prevent abuse of power. The declaration does not automatically empower the president to remove a state governor. Such actions require adherence to legal procedures and respect for the autonomy of state governments. The recent situation in Rivers State, where the president declared a state of emergency and purported to suspend the governor, is a clear violation of the Constitution. This has sparked significant controversy and debate among legal experts and the public. The rule of law demands that even in times of crisis, we adhere to the principles enshrined in our Constitution. Upholding these principles is essential for maintaining democracy and justice in Nigeria. The rule of law is the bedrock of any democratic society. It ensures that justice prevails and that no one is above the law. It means that everyone, regardless of their position or power, is subject to the law. This principle is essential for maintaining order and fairness in a society. The attempted removal of the governor of Rivers State by the president is a direct affront to the rule of law. Such actions undermine the very foundation of our democracy. The Constitution is clear. The president has no power to unilaterally remove a state governor. This document is the supreme law of the land and must be respected by all. It is imperative that we all, as Nigerians, stand up for the rule of law. Our collective voice and actions can ensure that justice is served and our rights are protected. The future of our nation depends on it. By upholding the rule of law, we secure a brighter and more just future for generations to come.